That is so American. Oh my god. Hi and welcome back. And welcome back to another video where we talk a little bit or we discover a little bit the US. And this time, we had already the US in general. We had the best road trips, we had Texas. And what other big state comes to mind? Of course, California. I think a little bit about California, like San Francisco, Los Angeles, Hollywood, for example. But there's probably so much more to discover. And therefore, we are watching today a European guy who goes to California for the first time. But before we do that, please make sure to hit a like and a subscribe. That would help me so much. And we want to have this silver play button. And by the way, also check out my Patreon. Link is in the description.
Good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning.
And welcome to a video that I did not expect to make. But after 48 hours here, I think it needs to be made.
I love her energy.
Welcome to Yoda's first experience in the United States. Let's go.
Is your name Yoda? Wait, Yoda like Star Wars?
Yoda's first experience
Yoda's
in the United States. Let's go. Hello there, my name is Yoda and this is my little travel family, Daddy Tudor and Baby Apollo. We usually roam around very remote and unique parts of this world, but this week we have landed in Los Angeles. After a few days here, I thought, how about we compare this all-American experience to what I'm used to back home in Europe. So I hope this makes you giggle and let's go!
Okay, darling, what we're going to do is experience the American Pancake House. What you need to know before you go to American Pancake House.
Okay, now I'm confused. So they're probably not from the same country because she has more like Slavic accent and he has a British accent, doesn't he?
You need to know what a scramble is, which is where they throw everything in a pan.
Everything in a pan.
If you're asking for a half stack or a whole stack of pancakes.
I will be thinking about this
If
very
they ask
seriously.
you what sort of stack do you want and you don't know the answer to it, darling, they're going to know that you're a dirty foreigner.
A dirty foreigner.
So we have to act like we are
A dirty foreigner.
And our very first experience in the land of the free is going to be traditional American pancakes. My favorite thing about this, you guys, read this sign. It's open every day.
I love her excitement. I love her excitement.
6 a.m. to 10 p.m. How amazing is this? You can get pancakes at 10 p.m. at night. And a little house that looks like...
You couldn't get that in Europe. I don't know where would you get... No, you can't.
Let's go check it out.
I've actually been here before. This is famous. Hello. Hey, buddy. Say hello.
Apollo is very excited. Cannot wait. And we're about to see the menu, which I could see a glimpse of on the wall. It looks super, super exciting. Wow. Apollo has gotten something to occupy himself with.
So
A real
just
artist.
remembered that I was here, I think it was 2007, and it was the owner is an Afghan guy who's got a bit of a colorful history. And yeah, just talking about his charity work, and obviously I've been to Afghanistan a few times since I met him. But I think we need to have a longer chat to him.
Yeah.
We've had some breakfast, darling.
Let's do it. And coffee's here with a big jug of coffee. Okay, I didn't film us ordering, which is a whole experience of its own, but I think we need to talk about this magical road thing, which is called a creamer. I was very happy not knowing what's inside of it, but I have been told this is how Americans
Isn't
make it.
milk in there? I don't know. You would maybe get like little things with milk in there for your coffee in Europe.
Coffee. So, in honor of keeping this video very American, I'm going to use. Whoa, you guys are not ready for this. The food has just come. Honey, show them.
Wow. Oh my god, that looks so good.
Okay, Apollo has eaten a nibble of the crayon so far. Right there.
What,
Just
of the
a tiny
pen?
nibble from what I can tell. Nobody, this is no good. If you turn purple, you're gonna be like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory girl. And we're just trying to assess whether any of this is safe for child consumption. All right, buttermilk pancakes with butter.
Darling, you forgot that we have 4 flavors of maple flavored syrup right here.
Okay.
That is so American. Oh my god. Wait, butter butter made pancakes. I can't speak anymore. With butter and syrup. I mean, you know, it tastes probably amazing, but there are so many calories in there.
4 flavors: raspberry, maybe a blueberry. This is old fashioned. I think it says on the top what it is.
It says raspberry, blueberry, and strawberry.
There we go.
I think old fashioned, right?
Yeah, I'm not old fashioned. Just trying to
Wait, you have your syrup in such cans? That's crazy. I don't know. We would maybe have it like a little glass type of thing.
Is that enough? That's how much American
that's looking very adequate there. It's the butter in it as well.
Oh, I've already put a little bit on it.
That's the one. Yep.
Okay, the next thing I should probably tell you guys is about the car that we have rented, and this is an entire beast of.
So, if you like this video, please hit a like, and if you want to see more of me, I would love if you subscribe. Thank you so much for that.
Okay, the next thing I should probably tell you guys is about the car that we have rented, and this is an entire beast of its own. I'm just gonna give you a little preview now. We just needed to get the most American car there is. Mustang.
Oh, do you say Mustang?
Okay, some first impressions so far.
We say Mustang.
Everything, and when I say everything, everything is made for cars. Like, you guys have strip malls and everything is so perfectly arranged.
I never get what a strip mall is, because I know what stripping is, but you know, those two words doesn't make any sense in my mind. Why would you have a mall for strippers? So I know it's probably something totally else, but the first time I heard this, it was like, wait, what?
In little massive suburbs. This is really bizarre. Like, driving around LA and Orange County so far, I'm thinking, where do people hang out? Like, you can't just walk outside of your house unless the entire purpose of getting out of your house is to walk, because everything is so far, like the shops and things.
Yeah.
In most places, again. And everything is just like so perfectly arranged. There's always car parks everywhere and lots of space everywhere. It comes, I mean, it's a benefit for a lot of reasons, like if you have accessibility issues, if you have a baby, if you need to get places with your car all the time. But on the other hand, I feel like it's also forcing cities to be made for cars, which is negative.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is the thing, right? If you always have much space, things will be far apart, and therefore in the end you need to have a car, and therefore you need to have more parking spots, and therefore you need to have more space, so things are far apart. So, I mean, it depends on what you want, right? If you like to drive a car, it's perfect, but if you don't, then that is maybe not such a good development. For me, to be honest, I don't care. I drive a car, and if I'm in a European city right now, then I drive just public transport, so I don't care so much.
Okay, I think we figured out how to put the roof up. Now this is the proper California experience. Oh honey, have you ever driven a convertible before?
I actually have not done it.
What? Oh man, this is so much better than expected. Woohoo! Oh honey, you don't have hair.
Yeah, that's why I gotta wear a hat.
This is the way to see California for sure. Wow! The speed limit's 45!
American muscle car. American muscle.
Wow! Okay, I was thinking it's the morning. I probably don't need to wear sunscreen because, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, overcast most days and or weirdly stay inside, I should say. But I did wear sunscreen and it's definitely paying off. How do you drive a car with a roof again? I don't know. We are having the ultimate California experience. I mean, the next thing we need to do is see somebody famous. Right, honey?
Is it a thing that you always see somebody famous in California? Are there really so many famous persons there?
Famous is game over. Like, this is the California experience as a tourist.
That is California for me, like beaches.
Of some description. Okay, I think we should just find somewhere to park then.
Oh,
Okay,
and
we have
palm
just
trees.
discovered the biggest advantage of a convertible. So we can take him out a lot easier in a convertible. Let's cooking What are we getting? Hi there.
Can I get a couple of these large bottles of water, please? Okay, how many? 2, please.
Even bottles of water in America are bigger. Look at this convertible.
Can you drink your tap water, or is it better not to drink? For example, in some countries in Europe, in many countries, to be honest, you can't, but like in Germany, Austria, and all of those countries, you really can. It's even better than bottled water.
Tastes like water. Also, I'm noticing an obsession with ice over here. Like, I've never been asked so many times if I want ice.
Yeah.
Haven't
Yeah, I know. I heard this in so many videos. You love your ice. And I get it, you know, a Coke has to be cold.
seen so much ice in my entire life. And also, the hotel rooms have ice buckets.
But
So.
do you do this also in the winter? Or are you in the winter then, no, I don't want ice? Because, to be honest, I don't want to have a cold Coke in the winter.
That was another clue. I think Americans like their drinks cold, honey. Let me know if it's true. Wow. Some little houses. Well, not little, but houses. And then the beach. Another difference, I feel like if you lived in a place like this and came to Europe, you would probably be surprised that the beaches in Europe are very like small, secluded little things. They're not like this where it's like a mile of sand and wide. They're usually for swimming, they're not for surfing, obviously, because most beaches.
I have been to too many beaches in Europe, but yeah, in the north of Germany, they are pretty big.
In Europe are in the Mediterranean Sea, they're
Yeah,
not in an ocean.
in the Mediterranean Sea, not so much.
This is so nice. I can totally imagine like why it's so nice living here. I mean, it's the middle of November right now.
Ooh,
And the weather
that's
is just
great.
perfect. I'm getting really hot in this. Very temperate.
I hate winter, you know.
We're back in our very American motel room. And we're eating blackberries. We got this from a really nice stall at the market. Do you want to try this one again?
You had already
Strawberry.
one.
I think the blackberries are nicer. No? I think you're
He
gonna
doesn't
the
like
blackberry
strawberries?
more, buddy. Like the first one you ate. I think you have the same review as me, which is you like the blackberries, but the strawberries are kind of average. Yes, they're not in season, to be fair. Bravo, happy. Okay. Tudor has a court case which gives us the unique opportunity to do two things. Have a look at
Oh yeah, jury.
another feature of American cities, which is
Okay.
endless suburbias.
I would love to see the jury thing because we don't have it at all in Germany. But yeah, to watch a city is also great.
And for the very first time ever, go to Target.
Oh,
I hear it's quite the experience. I see quite a few accounts solely dedicated to Target and Target shopping and Target deals. So Target is our target. Apollo, are you excited? We are doing the very un-American thing of walking there because I'm not entirely sure whether our car insurance
how can you spot a European? We walk everywhere.
allows me to drive the car as much as I want to drive that Mustang convertible beauty. I don't want to have feelings with American law. So let's see what kind of goodies we're gonna find in Target. Okay, now good luck at the direction, so I'll give you an update. Hi, kitty. She's ready to go to Target. We're almost at the promised land. I can see the big sign. I can't see the store just yet, though. And of course,
To be honest, I
plastic.
have no clue what Target is about. I just heard it sometimes online that girls or women are like, oh my god, I have to go to Target. So I have no clue what Target is about.
California fashion. It's between the palms.
Oh, fashion,
We have
okay.
reached
So
our
close.
destination. Okay, if you're American from 0 to 10, how weird is someone vlogging in a Target. And what's like the rules there? I think we should surprise Tudor with a little Christmassy outfit for Apollo.
Oh, cute.
God, you're so cute.
That's so cute.
You want these? No? Apollo's not in. Oh! Huggies!
Huggies.
We do love Huggies. Should I message your daddy to see? No, there's a fresh food section. I did not expect that.
In a clothes
I
store.
didn't realize there was also fresh food around here.
Huh?
But let's check out the baby section. Apollo's really not impressed with my Target
Yeah.
ideas.
He looks bored.
Okay, should we get you a little banana or something? I think we should, Bunny. I may or may not have been a bit happily shopping for some makeup that I can never find anywhere else. And got distracted. So, back to the video. We're just gonna grab some bananas. And you know what? We're getting mini donuts as well, Bunny.
Ooh.
Because mommy needs something sweet. Ooh, okay, I see something, I see something. Okay, I gotta say, this was not a proper Target experience, as I know there can be bigger Targets. And it
It's
was
so
kind of hostile.
weird, but at the same time very cool to see full green trees very close to Christmas time. She says like end of November, right? I would love it. I hate it now. Everything gets gray and, you know, no leaves on the trees. I would love that.
Shocked, probably because of the Christmas. But what I did do, which is a very Target thing. Adorable little pajama.
Oh, cute.
How can you pass the die? How can you pass the die? 2 outfits for $14 as well. It's a pretty good deal. So we got a cute little Christmas outfit for Apollo. Hey! And now we're having some banana at the park. Good morning from another morning in the United States of America. It just feels so good saying that. I don't know why. So
Oh.
before I give you the benefits, disadvantages, and most importantly, the peculiarities, we have one more all-American experience to undergo. Right, honey?
Yes. So we're gonna go drive through Starbucks, and we wondered if there's drive-through Starbucks, and just on this
Drive-through
street, there are
Starbucks.
3 drive-through Starbucks on this one road. So
Yeah, you're so crazy about Starbucks, but also about drive-thrus. It's so crazy that you have a drive-through pharmacy to me.
What kind of
problem.
What kind of question was that even to begin with? Is there a drive-through
It's how-
Starbucks? The
it's
question is
how
how many
Yeah.
drive-through Starbucks there are.
I think in America, you know, Americans love convenience. So if you have a good idea for just make something more convenient, you can earn millions of dollars with it.
I spy a little Starbucks.
Okay, you ready?
I am ready. I was born ready. Ah! Oh, we're hitting some traffic in the drive-through.
So you could just double park your car here, walk in, get your coffees and leave, but you wouldn't be experiencing it. So you want to
Exactly,
wait
honey.
behind.
We
10 or
are
15
getting
cars.
the experience.
Oh, yeah.
So the line goes around and around and around. Hey, cutie. Who's this?
But here I have the question. Is it actually more convenient to stay in the car and wait all the time? Because for me, I would more say, hey, I want to have it faster, so I wouldn't care about getting out and, you know, getting into the Starbucks.
Good looking.
This guy.
Hey, we need to get our order straight, right? So what are you ordering?
4-shot churn latte for Tudor.
We are moving. Okay, I have asked
I have
people
never
on Instagram,
ordered anything at Starbucks. I only went once, I think, to the toilet.
which if you don't follow me there, by the way, go ahead and do it. And we've got a replier, people. Thank you, Jerlyn. This time of the year, probably a pumpkin spice latte. Do they still have them? I
Pumpkin
am divided
spice.
between, yes, Bunny, a Christmassy coffee or an oat milk shaken something.
Yeah, hi. Can I get a 4-shot Americano, please, in a venti cup, please? Hey, can I get just a little bit of steamed milk on the top, please?
Oh, can I get the oatmeal shaken, brown sugar coffee?
And oat, darling, what?
It's brown sugar oatmeal shaken espresso.
And an oatmeal brown sugar shaken espresso. Does that mean anything to you? Oh.
Oh, the grande. Yeah, hi.
It's a grand. Sorry, I didn't.
I
want
love
that.
his vibe. He has just such a chill and laid back vibe. I hope when I'm a father, I will have the same vibe as him. He's just like, yeah, honey, what is? Okay, do you know this means something to you? Love it.
Resisted.
Not. You thought I was pranking you.
Yes.
It was on the menu.
Oatmeal shaked coffee.
Yeah, why do you have
It's
oats
oatmeal.
in your... Yeah, why do you have oats in your coffee?
Milk. It's brown sugar oatmeal shaken espresso.
This is the reason why normal people can't just get coffee.
Yeah.
Honey, what do you mean by normal people?
You know exactly what I mean.
No, I don't.
You do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is so fast. He thought I was pranking him. He thought it didn't exist. I was like, it's on the menu.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Mm. This is like eating porridge and coffee at the same time. Two of my favorite things. Okay, guys, I will give you my honest review of the entire experience next. I can't wait. On the way back from LA, I got to see the true meaning of what is a highway and how many lanes there are and how many
Hooters.
huge cars.
Wasn't
can fit here.
Hooters? I also said... Wasn't Hooters the thing where girls were very less dressed? Let's say it like this. Was this not this thing with the owl? Or do I confuse that?
I haven't seen this many in my entire life, and somehow there was still traffic. It just doesn't make any sense. Most of all, though, when we got back to LA, I got
Everything is so spacey. That is crazy, you know? I don't know. You would never see... The roads in Europe are half as wide and have as many lanes.
the ultimate California experience. Okay guys, remember when I said that if we see somebody famous, this is the ultimate LA experience? And the video is complete.
And
What happened? Now, I don't even know exactly who these actors were. We did look them up at the time, but I've already forgotten. Anyway, I did
Prime
recognize the
Video.
guy from TikTok that interviews a lot of actors on the red carpet though, so that's a win and that was super cool. Okay, so this is my final thoughts on a European / traveler's experience into the US for the very first time. Number one, they're really good. Everybody here is so nice. Like, I'm just gonna come out and say this. Maybe it's the stark difference between traveling around Central or Eastern Europe for the last couple of weeks and coming here, but everybody's so nice. This American bubbliness really comes through. Everybody kind
she's
of like,
also very bubbly, isn't she? I love her.
make small talk about things, and you know, they're very nice when they pass by you or if they need something. 10 out of 10. Number two, everything is huge, and that's kind of
Yes. Oh my god, your roads. That's crazy. But I mean, you have also like all have like very big trucks, so I get it. But they are crazy.
both good and a bad thing. Like, I have noticed a lot of the cars are just like unreasonably ginormous. Like, I
Yeah.
get that you need like a massive car if you're working a farm or something, but if you're just driving A to B, do you really need a massive car? I don't know. But I'm just gonna say there is like vehicles that are like the American standard are definitely not the European standard. Obviously, I want to remind everyone that this is a very niche experience as me coming to California, a very specific part of California as well for the very first time, so this is probably not true for all other places in the US. But the thing I didn't like the most is how much the city here is built for cars. There's these ginormous intersections everywhere. You have to have a car everywhere. I think I mentioned this in the previous part of the video, but I think if we make walking friendly cities, it's a much better place for
Especially with a child, I can really understand that, yeah.
spaces, for third places for families to hang out. Obviously, again, this is for my lens. And the last thing I didn't really like, which might really shock some people, is the food. I mean, there's just such a dichotomy. Like, there's amazing, really fast, yummy food, and then like the vegetables here, they just taste plastic. And
Okay.
before you judge, We did try several restaurants, mid-tier, high tier, low tier. Like even some of the more expensive stuff was really underwhelming. Salads, literally other than the dressing, everything else just doesn't taste like something.
Okay.
And that's why when a lot of Americans come to Greece, for example, and they see how we always dress our salads with just plain olive oil, they're a little bit shocked.
Vinegar and oil is basic dressing in Germany for everything.
But I think it's because the local ingredients just have so much flavor that, you know, you don't need much to add to it. I hope my video has given you a little bit of insight onto what to expect here if you haven't been here before. Or
It was
what is
absolutely
weird
amazing
about your home country. If you're from the US and you've never been outside and always wondered what Europeans think.
So tell me in the comments, what would be something that you like the most about American cities, or what you would like to have incorporated from European cities? What she even said, I can't judge now with the food. Or maybe, you know, do you want to have more a walkable city, or do you like to drive everywhere around with cars? Just tell me, what would you prefer more, and also which points I should more check out in California. Because this state is so big, has so much variety. We were only in a small parts of LA, also of course San Francisco and many other parts. So tell me that, and I hope we see each other in the next video. Bye!